that I got the first draft done, I should see how it feels before moving on with that. But like, I might even just want to move on with it because I do have some more ideas of like what I can do with this. I guess they're just not 100% fully formed, so maybe I should just wait until yeah, I don't know. Is there any like cleanup work I should be doing? I know it's Friday. Hey, Knight, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Uh, uh, I don't know. It's Friday, right? Oh, I could do stats. I don't know. I should. I mean, I might not do it right now, but I should move it higher on this list because I think that could be interesting. Again, it's not fully formed though. It's not like 100% fully formed in terms of like what it means exactly. So, oh, actually, you know what I need to figure out before I do the standard bearer? I wouldn't be doing the standard bearer if I worked on character art. I'd be doing the next familiar because I haven't come up with the next familiar yet. I was thinking a snake. Hey, new follower. Night Lieutenant or Night LT. Thank you very much for following. And again, welcome to the channel. I was just deciding what to do. So if you have I'll ask again. If anyone has a preference, like I have art stuff I could be working on, I have code stuff I could be working on, I have design stuff I could be working on. So if anyone has like a strong preference for what we want to see, um, there's no such thing as a negative or bad event Amish Cyborg, but there are events with negative outcomes. I mean, there's no point in just like slapping the player across the face, but the game does set up challenges where if the player's not careful, they might get slapped across the face. No, not literally, but like, right, like, why would you play a game if the game is just going to like do bad things to you? Like, if the game sets up a challenge where there's risk, like that's interesting. But like, if it's just like punishing, like that's, I don't know. I'm not into that. That maybe that's like some people's fetish, but I'm personally not into that. Um, uh, all right. Oh, signposts. Signposts are similar to voices, or like they signposts were like an idea that previously actually signposts kind of like plays into like what I think I'm thinking of for the future of voices. Um, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I brought the game down. The game it runs with a network connection through IRC, and if I restart the game too fast, it it doesn't connect to IRC, or IRC doesn't give us the information we need in order to populate the player list. So the reason the game's not running right now, the game is usually running. The reason it's not running right now is that we're just giving IRC a minute to cool down. Uh, that Amish Cyborg that's already in the game that literally just explained that there are negative outcomes in the game. 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 All right, speaking of the game, let's let's get back to it. I think that's probably been long enough. It might crash a little bit because we just added code stuff. Hey, look, we're on a boat. How about that? Oops, sorry. Uh, we are on a boat. All right, so voices are now working, you guys. So if, oh yeah, so this is side quest. So far, Trusty Bard and I are in the game. Oh look, here come some more players. So yeah, this is side quest. This is the game that we're working on. And hey, Doctor, how's it going? It's so yeah, so if you've never seen it before, it is a tabletop MMO. I've been calling it, which it's kind of like a what I mean by that is that it's like it kind of plays like in a style of like you're already in the game. Don't worry. Don't worry, Knight. You're already playing. This is this is the game. You're literally in it. Um, so yeah, look, there you are. And that's yeah. So okay. So to in order to play, what you should know is that Trusty Bard is the storyteller for the game. So so if you follow along what Trusty Bard says in chat, so there are like events in the game, and as we were just talking about, um, with Amish Cyborg, who seems to be having difficulty understanding that there are negative outcomes in the game. Events represent challenges or different things that can occur, and so like yeah, you'll see that so players in the game will have you'll see on screen there'll be sorry, I'll get rid of that pink color. You'll see like there will be action tags that appear on the screen, and so you can like influence the course of events, and depending on how you influence the course of events, you can have negative outcomes. As we were saying before, you can have negative outcomes. Amish Cyborg, you can have negative outcomes, but if you do well, you can have positive outcomes, and you can gain experience and like level up and stuff. So yeah, that's like that's the gist of Amish Cyborg. Are you saying you're too good at this game? Is that what you're saying? Is this a humble brag? Is this you being like, I guess I've just never seen a negative outcome. It's always turning out so well for me. Have you not been there when like the doomsday device detonates? Because like if a doomsday device detonates, I feel like that's a fairly negative outcome. I mean, it's not as bad as it could be because you don't literally die, but it literally involves immense pain, verbatim. So I would consider that a fairly negative outcome. All right. So yeah. So the feature we just added is basically like so the that's it, Doctor. I am banning. Oh, who was it yesterday that we kept threatening to ban? Oh wait, here's Doctor. I'll add something that you can see your level. Blam! It's added. Now you can see your level. No, that already exists. It's when you gain experience, it'll show you your level. So yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Here, I'll kick it. I'll activate the first. Oh. Oops. Crash. So right. So that is that would have been the event that we added in yesterday. Earlier today, I was saying I hadn't fully tested all of the code paths that I put in yesterday. What? Oh. Oh, it does. I think it doesn't like that I put in capital letters, because that's like the only thing that's different here. Yeah. Yep. It doesn't like the capital A. Wait, why didn't it dislike the capital B? Maybe it just tried to blip the capital A first. All right. So yeah. So clearly, I have to say string. So enumerate string dot lower. Yeah. Because I put it. Yeah, I put in those capital letters. Yeah, typically those. Okay, so it'll take a second to bring the game back up, but yeah. So the action tags. It would have been a little more obvious if the game didn't crash, but in what Trusty Bard says, you'll notice that he references two different regions, and they have a pound sign next to them. The pound signs indicate the action tags. So, for example, in that event, if it hadn't crashed, yeah. So, right, exactly. Acton was one of them, and Bato was the other one. So this event represents like a choice. Wait, that was event. Why is that event multi? I don't think that event was supposed to be multi. I might have just typoed when I was writing the event. So I'll fix that too. But yeah, right. Okay. So I think you get the gist. I tried to make it straightforward. So it's always nice when people just figure it out without me actually having to explain them. It's always awkward because like when people ask questions like that, I want to not answer them. Like when you ask how do you play the game, I want to be like, I just don't want to answer you because I think you figure it out, right? But I also don't want to be a jerk. So all right, that was C charts. Oh yeah, I made it multi for some reason. No, it'll be Oh, did I do that intentionally? Yeah, if there's two options and there's no point in making it multi. If there were three options, then it'd make more sense to make it multi. So I could just add in a third option because I think that's why I did it. I think that's why I think that's why I wanted it to be multi in the first place. So oh yeah, wait. Actually, before I get distracted though, I should fix one other thing, which is uh, yeah, in both. Oh, okay. So I already did. I already do string to lower here. I just forgot to do string to lower down here, or maybe I just fixed it. I forget which. Either way, it's all good. All right. So yeah. Oh, you know what? Just to test that, make sure that this, not just to test that, make sure that this works, but like just to test this event because like we haven't gotten this event before. I'm going to uh, let's look for where do we set env name? Yeah. I'm just going to cheat env name to be ship again. So we're going to start on the, once I start the script again, I have to leave it down for a minute. So just so the, so we can reconnect to IRC and get the appropriate data. But when I fire it back up, we're going to be on the ship again. And we're going to have this event again. And I'm actually going to add in another outcome for this event. I guess spoilers, sorry, but oh wait, hold on, let me catch on in chat real quick. Uh, um, yeah, I think that symbol has like probably the most names of like any symbol I know of. It has the pound sign, the hash symbol, the number sign, the sharp. Yeah, like as Knight points out, sharps. So, all right. So, let's, yeah. So it can be multi because, like, basically this is like you get to decide where to go. Uh, you get to decide which region you want to go to, and yeah. Originally, I was going to do like five or something outcomes, and I could literally let you choose which environment to go to. Actually, no. Maybe I'll do four or something. So I don't know. Your sea charts show clear routes to the densely forested Bato region. Where else would we go? So right, so we're on the ship and we can go. So basically, right now, it can put you either to the forest or the village. Maybe I'll also add in the cave as an option. Nah, forest and village is fine. I'll just make it not multi. Sorry, and I'll restart the script because I think it's probably been down long enough. All right, so it just won't be multi. Yeah, I don't know. I can get creative later. Uh, all right, let's so we made the necessary changes. Let's restart the script, and then all right. Once the characters get added to the game, just to make sure that that works, I'll kick it into away mode, and we can make up for some lost time. Yeah. So, oh yeah, actually, epilogues. Yeah, that's why I wanted to test the C chart event again. Yeah, cool. Players got added. It's always a gamble with IRC, like, or it's always like a. I never know if players are actually going to get added by IRC or if it's going to do that thing where it just doesn't. But we can. All right, so we'll check our C charts again, and yeah. So the interesting thing about this event, or the thing that's different about this event from others, is that it has epilogues that involve transitions. So the I just want to see that that works because like basically what'll happen if all goes according to plan, at the end of this event you'll set your charts, you'll set your course, but you won't actually arrive there for a little while longer. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, so... Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Well, the new line thing worked. But for some reason it's counting actions for voices. And it doesn't recognize that it's actually not even evaluating down the correct code path. So that's weird. So, that's funny. What is that about? I wonder. Um, uh, sorry, I'm just like why would it do that? There are like two things that are going wrong there. So I guess it's good that we're testing it. Although I didn't realize we would be testing it. Um, uh, one person voted for baton or baton. Uh, oh, Bato does sound like batten, huh? The other thing that you do on a boat. I hadn't even thought of that, but I guess so. It's entirely possible that this quest will crash again because I like the thing I was saying about the epilogues. Like that's also like a new thing. Uh, oh, so I'm trying to break you is actually probably going to register as I, so it's not actually going to register because the apostrophe breaks it. Anyone who's familiar with how social media works, hashtags get broken by punctuation. You can't include punctuation in it. Oh, but look, yeah. So the voices system, the thing that we just added, you'll notice that everything that you guys were saying that registered as a valid hashtag is showing up on this list. So the whole point of the voices feature is basically like a way that so like yeah, so I call this game a tabletop MMO, right? Because the idea is that it plays like a tabletop game. Um, I I don't know. I like I mean I guess the point like so this feature like the voices thing like it's not necessary in order to keep track of what people are saying. Like you don't need this system in order to play like Dungeons and Dragons doesn't have anything like this. Um, um, but yeah, so because this is an MMO and not just like a tabletop game, not just like people sitting around a table, hypothetically like hundreds of thousands of people could be playing this game all at the same time. In that case, you would want to keep some way to like get the gist of like what not just what an individual person is thinking, but kind of like what the group is thinking. Um, so um, right, that's what this is about. So like for example, you'll notice Bato is ranked at the top of the list at 45. I mean it shouldn't be on this list at all because it's an action tag, uh, and so I must have messed something up because it's getting added when it shouldn't be, but it's at the top of the list because it was like the most popular thing. Like 45 people said, or not 45 people, but like it has 45 voice points or whatever. It's like voice value is 45 because so many people had said it. They said it a little while ago, so it's like five people said it. It's only at 45. It's at 44 now. It's possible that those should fade faster. Like I might want to go with like a sharper curve because I just like went with squared. I just went with like the value squared, so it drops off like fast at first and then slower over time. But I don't know. It's still maybe that's fine. Maybe that's okay. Why is this event still going? I feel like this event has been going for like a year. Uh, maybe I broke that too or something. Uh, it's nice that a lot of the game is working because like I did refactor a lot of stuff, but um, hmm, I feel like this event is just never going to end. Why is this event never going? Maybe am I just getting really impatient? It feels like a lot of time has passed and the event is still going. Uh, I don't know. I just feel like something's probably wrong. Something probably has gone awry. It hasn't like crashed or anything. Like it hasn't like nothing has gone overtly wrong. Um what would cause something like that? If in order for an event not to conclude, it would have to be that like what would have to happen in order for that to be the case? It would have to be like um the I didn't change the timers at all. I didn't change like the timing. What the heck? End. End you event you. I have a conclude event button, but I think that would break it. I don't think that would work correctly. Um Gosh. Gosh. Sorry, what the heck is happening? um hmm. All right, well clearly clearly this is not working out quite right. But I can send us to Bato when I restart the script, so it'll be as if it worked. Assuming I have to restart the script, I'm pretty sure. I feel like at this point I probably have to restart the script because like, why is it not working? You know what? I don't. No, I can't think of any reasons. Oh, I know what. I know it's not working. I know it's not working. I know it's not working. I know exactly why it's not working. Yay! Alright, I'm gonna stop the script, and when I bring it back next time, it'll work correctly. Sorry, sorry, sorry. It's actually the same bug as last time. I just didn't fix it the right way. Yep. It explains everything. It explains why Bato and Acton were showing up on the voice list. Actually, wait, no. There's some things that are not explained by that. Right. So actually, in the time that I have the script down, well, so I should fix the thing at first, which is yeah. So the event, the place where we load event data, is the first stop on this mystery tour. So the part where we load event data is here, and yes, AI. If AI 0 equals, sorry, so AI, right, so this AI business, okay, so AI, oh wait, yeah, we're gonna replace it with, we're gonna say, this is where we read in the event data, and so this event was the first time I used capital letters in, in an action tag, because it was the first time that I used a proper noun in an action tag, and so I'd never really considered the fact that I need that to be it'd just be way simpler to upfront declare it as lowercase. So AI lower equals AI dot lower. Go figure. And then so all those places that I had been referencing AI, now let's replace that with AI lower. So here, 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 here. Oh, not those. That's the word chain. I don't need to replace the AI in the word chain. But here and here. Not there. Those are all the words chain. All right. All right. So that fixes the fact that the event wasn't working. And the reason the event was going forever is because it didn't think anyone actually participated in the event. Now, if you look in chat, you'll notice that some people actually did capitalize the B in Bato, and the reason it doesn't register that is because when IRC sends us the chat data, it sends us the chat data all lowercase. It doesn't tell us what the capitalization of chat is supposed to be. So, yeah. So it was sitting there waiting for someone to use the capital letters, but IRC kept using the lowercase letters. So yeah, yep, that's what that was about. And then so yeah, the thing I don't understand though is why was it feeding us the the voice data during the event. Oh yeah, no, because it right. No, that was not a bug. That was actually correct because it was a prescripted event. It wasn't a live event. So, I mean, I guess I don't necessarily have to have that as the restriction. I could, like, during a prescripted event, I could still yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try it the other way. Because I can always change it back really easy. But I'm going to make it so that it doesn't have to be a live event to tabulate that data. It could just be any event. Um, so where was that? It was right around here. Yeah. So it's not just if curve live. It's if event on. I'm going to say if event on, then we show the event process, and then anytime outside of an event, then we show the voice data. I might get annoyed by that and not care about the event data for the prescripted events and want to see the voice data more often, but for now, I think that's fine. Yeah. So, good. Oh, yeah, so the last thing I was going to do is change the formula. Because I think I want the voice data to persist, but I want it to, like, ramp down faster, I guess. So, yeah. So the voice value right now is like, wait, where's the calculation? Oh, we do it up here. Oh, wait a second. Actually, oh yeah, we do it up here. Yeah. All right, that's fine. Yeah. Or no, actually no. I'm gonna do the division later on. So I'll raise it to like the. Wait, let me. I'm just gonna check something out real quick. So. Drive. Journey. Let's just see what this curve will look like, I guess. So new sheet. All right, so 3600, 3500, 3400. I just want to see. Actually, wait. No, I should drop this down faster. 3300, 300. All right. So oops. That's too far. Uh, excuse me. Stop. Why is it? I don't know why it's not letting me. I just want to get rid of these. I don't want those. Okay. So equals this to the dollar $C $1 power. So let's make this 2. So when it was squared, yeah, it was like it's going like that, and then actually equals. Oh wait, no. No, wait, no, I didn't want to change the formula like that. I wanted to say, oh, wait, yeah. Well, whatever. I'll just, I'll just say divided by, or no, wait, okay, wait, hold on. I got this, yes. Insert one above, 3600. Doop doop. Alright, so equals or no, oops, again, I didn't mean to change the formula that much. Divided by this times 10. Yes. Alright, so yeah. All right. So whoa. Why is this one so big? Oh, right. Because it's supposed to be $C $2. Right. It's like, why are some of those numbers a bit off? All right. So the way this curve goes is not very curvy. Like it's not very different than how it goes anyways, because like it takes like a full 30 seconds for it to drop like 2 points. Wait, 30 seconds? No, that's 30. No, that's wait, what is that? No, that's 300 seconds. So it's 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes for it to drop down to 8 points, which I think that's just lingering too long. So what if it was what if we were like, wow, even at a much higher number, it's still Takes its sweet time to drop off. Um, so maybe I should just make this a much shorter window. Like maybe I don't have to be holding on to this data for like an hour. Or maybe I should just acknowledge that that like this data like lingers a bit. I guess because I kind of want it to drop off like dramatically at first, but then like even out a bit more. So I mean, it might just be that I just don't want it to be like exponential per se. Like or maybe I should do like this like equals like uh, this like plus one or something like that, and then it would be like I don't know. It would stay, you know, maybe something like that might be better. So wait, so then what if it was times, instead of times 10, what if it was times 9? So yeah, again, it's still like it only drops down to like 6. Um, higher, higher. I mean, it's silly to have it like last this long because at these numbers, like it's basically not losing any value. It's just kind of like, oh, it's just kind of sticking around, and then it doesn't taper off gradually because then there's a sudden cutoff, right? So what if it was I mean, this is probably way too much math, but what if it was instead of plus one? What if it was what if it was uh, plus like 1, or no, plus like plus this like divided by 3600 or something. So like it was plus 1 at first, but then that also tapered out. So it's like partly linear, partly, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of like it's kind of like the shape I was expecting. Uh, so that something like that might actually be fine. But am I really going to raise it to like the ninth power? It's a really big number to begin with. So, uh, fun. Fun. um, sure, why not? I'll just like slam this number in and then we can call it a day. By which I mean we'll put the script back up and running because the game has been down for a while now. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to work on this for so long. So vval, I'll say vval divided by 360 raised to the power of, what was it, 9.0? Was it 9? It was a really big number. Yep. Actually, that might, no, yeah, that's fine. And then what was the rest of it? Raised to the value of 9 divided by, oh wait, I already divided by 360. So yeah, wait, what's 10 to the power of 9? So equals 10 to the power of 9. That's a big number. What is that, 9 zeros? Is that how raising 10 to the numbers work? Represented as dollars. How many dollars would that be? $1 billion? $1 billion? Yeah, that's 9 zeros. All right. All right. So divided by 8 zeros. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait, hold on. I counted wrong. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Divided by just by 100 million, not by a billion. um, and then times 9. Oh, so yeah, that's fine. I mean, well, actually, yeah, I guess fine, whatever. What is 100 million. Uh, or so what is 9 divided by 100 million? No, wait. No, it was 100 million divided by 9. Yeah. Divided by 9. Oh, that's a weird number. It's kind of fun, though. Alright, so... Oh, wait. So, yeah, so it'd be 11... Alright, so that's cute. So it'd be, 11 million. Alright. 0.11. Was that the right number of ones? It should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. And then lastly, it's plus vval divided by 360, right? 3600, right? I think. I think that's how it works. Pretty sure that's the formula we set up. So that's not too crazy, right? Alright. And then, oh, wait, some of this I wanted to do elsewhere. But I guess that doesn't matter. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. And then we round it later, yeah. So we can sum it. We can sum it with with whatever decimal precision, and then we'll round it at the end. All right, so that's the important part. So yeah, let's do what then? Let's start the script. Should be fine to do. Oh god, it's gonna like crash or something awful like that. No? All right. Oh shoot. Sorry, I said I'd teleport us, but I forgot to do that. So I'll activate away mode. So the first event will happen promptly, and then we can make our way across the lovely seas to wherever we choose to sail. So I think if I recall correctly, the choice last time was Bato. Oh. He crashed. He crashed. Crash. Oh, wonderful timing. Alright, the script crashed and great. Great. Ah, I didn't do capital F false. Did I make that mistake anywhere else? Or actually, wait, here, I can check that relatively easy. Sorry, that little beeping noise is excuse me, oh my gosh, I'm a mess. Sorry, 1 second. Wait, here. I'll make that beeping noise go away first. Alright. I made the beeping noise go away. That's just my reminder that I have to go feed my, I have to go feed the little dog that I'm taking care of, so... sorry, I'll do that in a minute, but I'll bring the game back up first, so at least we can play the game while I'm gone. I'm not going to be gone long. I just basically just have to run upstairs and feed the little dog, but I'd feel bad if I left the script down while I did that, so let's, alright. Oh gosh, Python, if you ever use Python, you'll soon learn that it's capital F false, capital T true. Because if you use lowercase f false or lowercase f true, you know what I should just do? Is at the start of my project, I should define a symbol that's lowercase f false, and I should set it equal to false. And I should do the same thing with lowercase t true. Because it's... seriously, I don't know. That's just one of those ones that annoys me, because... like, if I could restart my project instantly... actually, I should test it. I should restart my project just to test it. No, yeah, sorry. I mean, you can participate with this if you want, but I'm just gonna test that this actually works, and then we can stop. Someday we can stop doing this quest. I just once I want to see it actually work. So yeah, if you play along while I'm like testing this, you get experience points. So you're welcome to play along. But I'm just doing this to test real quick, and so don't feel obligated. I mean, you're never obligated to play side quests. But it actually looks like it added to the players to the game. So maybe I did wait long enough, or maybe I don't know. It's unpredictable sometimes. Like sometimes I think it like just works. Like sometimes it just it just, even if you restart it fast, it'll still repopulate the character list. So that's cool. I guess. Alright, so maybe I'll just leave the script running. And I will go feed. Alright, so. Oh, okay. Why is this giving us a big weird number? Oh, because I'm not rounding it. Alright, but that's fine. So I will do that. I will change that, but I'm not going to restart the script or anything. So where would that go? That would be in. I'd be down in voices. Right, because that's because I changed it to, I changed this formula so that we're actually we're calculating the influence appropriately, but the thing that I'm not doing is rounding that. So again, it'll be the integer of the rounded version of item 0. Yeah. Save that. Wait, is that? Did I mean to do that? Wait a second. What was it doing? Oh no, it's not that one. Right, no, okay. I was like, wait, did I get that wrong? But no, it's not that value. It's this value. So it's the integer version of the rounded version of this value. Oh, so did we oh cool. Alright, so wait, I have to be looking at the graphics because so we're on the bow. Oh, did we crash? Huh. This is new. Did we animated hang? Or not animated hang? Did we like hard lock? That'd be new. I don't think I've hard locked the game before. That'd be an exciting, fun change of pace. um, yeah. So I guess that's another thing, is that Trusty Bard lowercase and Bato in the action tag. I mean, I lowercase Bato, so Trusty Bard did as well. I could change that too. But honestly, I'm more concerned about how the game is hard locked. What does it look like on stream? Yeah, it looks weird. This doesn't look that weird, but oh, it just stopped rendering. Alright, so you're not seeing like the fuzzed out version of it. This quest is like cursed or something. Alright, so I don't actually have to feed the dog for another like 23 minutes, so I do have time. So let's. No, wow, I'm really shocked because I was not expecting a hard lock. Like of all the things that could have happened, I was not expecting that. Let's I don't know. I guess I could put like, was there any interesting information that came out of this? So it did so what did it manage? It managed to do the energy. So the last thing it printed was the energy ratings. So that's where on earth would it have hanged? Well, where's energy process actually? Oops, no, I didn't mean to search that. Where's energy actually processed? It's handled here. So where do we actually like print energies? So we made it to here. Where are we? Okay, so we're at the end of the event, right? Yeah. Wait, we hung. So would there have been more prints here? I'm just trying to figure out where we hanged. And so, yeah. So the last, just going by the log, the last thing we know that happened successfully was the energies. I guess that would be consistent with oh, oh, yeah. No, I know where it hanged. I know exactly where it hangs. I don't know why it did though. I do know why it did. Do I know why it did? Yes. Yes. I know exactly why it hangs. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the script. Oops, excuse me. Yeah. No, it was looking on the boat for another event because it didn't know that we're not going to be on the boat for our next event. The reason it hanged while looking for an event on the boat is because it tries not to repeat the same event multiple times in a row, but that's the only event on the boat. So yeah. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. So location equals curve outcome jumps outcome. Right. So if outcome in curve chains, where do we do the epilogue? Epilogue. Wait a second. Oh wait, I'm probably not doing epilogues correctly, huh? If outcome in, yeah, because this isn't supposed to be indented anymore. Because you can have epilogues without having chains anymore. That's no longer a restriction, and specifically in this case, it's blah 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 whatever. Okay, sorry. So if we have an outcome jump, it's probably unlikely that we'll have uh, an epilogue jump. So I could make this like else ifs or whatever, but I guess it's not technically impossible. So if outcome in curve epilogue jumps dot keys, then location equals all right, sorry, that's my alarm again. I'll turn that off. I think this is fixed now. Whoops. I think this is it. I think that's all we needed to do. Because what happens now is we check we keep track. So yeah, so we keep track of the so epilogue jumps are so spoilers. What would have happened? Yakumus, you missed very little except for a lot of crashes. What would have happened if we chose to sail for Bato, right? The event ends and it says like, the brisk ocean wind whips at your cheeks as you steer for the green horizons. So what would have happened if it hadn't crashed, like hypothetically, if it had been working correctly, is a short time later we would have arrived at Bato, and Trusty Bard would have told us as such, and we would have been in the forest, and then hypothetically the next thing that would have happened is that we should have gotten an event for the forest. And so now, because we're actually setting the location correctly, unlike before, when it looks for the next event, which it actually chooses it doesn't wait until the next time for the next event to choose the next event. because in case the next event involves a natural transition, it needs time to transition properly. Um, so now instead of trying to choose, so now it'll know to look for an event in the forest, and so it'll find that we're not in the process of transitioning, so we'll come down here and wait, what? Location. Oh wait, no, actually, yeah, we're not in the process of transitioning, but location does not equal environment name because the location is the forest, but the environment name is still the ship because we're still on the ship. So because those things are not equivalent, then we will look for an event specifically for the forest, and we'll pick an event at random, and so instead of looking for a ship event ad infinitum, we'll 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 successfully, I don't know. So it'll be some forest event, right? So it'll be like, I don't know, what are events that happen in the forest, like kitty tree, for example, or like rainstorm, right? It could be no rainstorm takes place at the river. I I can't remember what events take place in the forest, but like it'll be one of those. All right, so if you guys, I know we were testing like the ship was involved a lot of new tech, and I put in a lot of new tech specifically for the ship that like it didn't need, but I put it whatever. I just wanted to. So we tested the ship a lot yesterday, and I apologize because I'm going to test the ship, or I'm going to put us in the ship one more time as soon as I can restart the script and it's not crashing and stuff. Why would this start crashing all of a sudden? Invalid syntax? What are you talking about, invalid syntax? Did I accidentally delete a close parenthesis or something? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Oh, wait. But was that where I deleted the close parenthesis from? No. Oh. Oh, you stupid. This this IDE has an issue with parentheses. Like, if you try and close a parenthesis, and if the next character was already a closed parenthesis, it was like, oh, he didn't mean to actually close the parenthesis. I'll just not close the parenthesis. All right. All right. So we're on the boat one last time. The good thing about the boat is that we've seen the boat a lot in the past, however much time. But the good news is the boat actually shows up like very statistically infrequently. So we're not going to see the boat a lot. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, no freaking way. No freaking way. Are you... This is disgusting. This is so disgusting. So typos. I apologize. All right, I'm not gonna wait for the script to cool down. I'm gonna restart it, and test it. So again, this is just testing. So the game's gonna come down in a short period of time, but you're welcome to test it while it's up because you do get experience for testing it while it's up. Even if the game is not 100% working, you do still get experience. So the reason I would wait for the script to the reason I wait and the reason I don't restart the script instantly is because maybe I shouldn't bother waiting. Maybe I should just just get in the habit of restarting instantly. Because sometimes it actually will populate characters. The thing that happens is that, and the game's still entirely playable if I restart the script. The thing that that doesn't happen is that the people who don't actively participate don't join the game, which I guess is fine, kind of, right? Because if they're not actively participating, then that's their deal. All you have to do to join the game is just say anything in chat. So yeah, I should probably just get out of that habit. So all right, and actually it looks like it is populating characters. I don't know if it's populating all of them, but it populated some. All right, so Yeah, I should stop being so like I don't know, uh, careful, cautious, overly cautious about about restarting the script. I should just restart it. No waiting. Waiting's for suckers. I mean, sometimes it makes sense to wait, but like if I'm about to add in like a new feature or something. But yeah, I'm not gonna wait arbitrarily. That time is over. Yeah, if you don't see yourself, it's because we're in the middle of an event and none of the name tags are showing up. You probably do see yourself. You probably just don't recognize yourself because the name tags are showing, or the action tags are on screen, and so yeah. Uh, it's probably not too long. It's the event probably hasn't been going for too long yet, but it feels like it's been going for too long because we had that bug earlier where it wouldn't conclude the event. So it feels like a small eternity right now. Hey, look at that! Brisk ocean wind whips at your cheeks as you steer for green horizons. So now name tags should show up. Oh, that was the other thing. Yeah, look at that. Look, you're the first name tag to show up, or the first one that I could see from my screen. Oh, look, see, we teleported to the forest. You anchored green, great gnarled roots and massive shoreline oaks. You climb across vine-woven branches to the mossy forest floor. Blammo. Hey, I leveled up. Good for me. What? What? This is like a nightmare. what? What madness is this? I'm gonna stop the script because sorry. Script down. Why would it? Why? We finally escaped the ship. Why would you send us back there? What cruel, what cruel twist of fate is this? And why didn't it animated hang? Um, I well now I guess I don't understand why it animated hanged earlier because I feel like I didn't change anything that would have prevented it from animated hanging. Um, so that's weird. um, I do love debugging. I in 9 minutes I do have to go tend to a little dog who will be getting hungry. Uh, uh, what the heck? Location equals curev.epilogue jumps outcome. If outcome in curev epilogues dot keys. Epilogue text. So, I'm just gonna see if the epilogue jumps are getting set correctly. Actually, wait, did I put that in the script? Yeah, I think I did. Or no, maybe not. Uh, where's where is C charts? That's stupid alarm. Sorry, just 1 second. C chart. Okay, so I'm not actually printing it out yet. So I'm just gonna see what we're actually getting for that. All right, alarm, settle down. All right, sorry, 1 second. Um, I wonder if this has to do with the action tags as well. I wonder if this has to do with like the casing of the action tags. I don't think so. Because we're lower casing the action tags in like all cases. So, all right. Let's look for yeah. So at the part where we load in the events in the first place, um, let's just so for an enumerate act list, so yeah, let's just so let's say so if if events name, oops, events index name dot epilogue jumps is greater than 1 or greater than 0, and actually means to be checking the length of it, not it itself. Then print epilogue jumps. So let's just see if it's at least loading the data correctly. So if I run the script now, I don't actually care about the script. I just want to see what the heck. So yeah, so it does at least, yeah, and I mean, it did the epilogue jump. It did the jump correctly, so it wouldn't have made sense if this didn't work. Why is it printing it every time? I don't know. Oh, maybe because I was supposed to say keys. Print, no, whatever, that's fine. Okay. So, yeah, what the heck? Alright, I'm gonna stop that, just so we don't have to see the stupid vote. Oh man, I went so fast from liking to hating that vote. Yes, I do have to feed Chalupa. I have to feed him in the next 5 minutes. And if I can't fix the script before then, I'll just avoid the boat. If we stay away from the boat, we should be fine. I like that you know the name of my roommate's dog. Just because I've been feeding him so much, or I've been taking care of him for the last few days. He's like a character on the stream. So yeah, what the heck? So it's obviously working. So why is that last part not working? So this last part, we're setting location equals cur_ev epilogue jumps outcome. How on earth did it pick that? How on earth did it pick? Oh, wait a second. No? I might accidentally reference. Oops, no, not that. Find. Maybe I'm. Oh, wait. No? I was thinking I might accidentally be referencing environment name somewhere where I was actually trying to reference location instead, but no. I don't get it. I don't get it. Location equals, so if outcome in cur_ev epilogue jumps dot keys. The outcome in this case should be Bato. And we saw that Bato is in, or Bato, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah. So what the heck? What the literal heck? How did it? Why? Why did it send us back to the boat? Doesn't make sense. Why didn't it animated hang if it was going to send us back to the boat? Also doesn't make sense. No, it's probably not related to the locking system, because the locking system is like the event or the environment barely even knows that it's locked visually. That only ever gets referenced in the graphics, because like Yeah, there's the connection between connection between environment and events is like name only. So like the events know that they take place in like an environment called forest, but like the forest could look like anything. Um, all the event really does is like say forest, right? Like literally right here, it just says like forest, and then and then like seriously, like it wasn't even just that it looked like we were back on the ship. We were literally back on the ship because it literally asked us about the sea charts again, which is crazy. Also, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's just plain wrong. Uh, I guess I want to get to that. I need to write more events. Is what the game needs. In part to stop working so screwily, because so the other thing that changed now is that because there's only one event on the ship, the limit for like how many times you can do an event in a row before you have to do another event is like 0. So you can actually do the same event multiple times in a row, which I don't like. But like the system basically, because like the system thinks that hypothetically there's a scenario where there's only one possible event to choose from. I have to go feed Chalupa. All right, so I'll just make it so that I'll just start us somewhere other than the ship, and then hopefully we won't end up back on the ship. If we end up back on the ship before I get back, I apologize. I don't think that'll be possible, but it is technically possible. Maybe, depending on how long it takes me to feed Chalupa. So right, so we'll start as far away from the ship as possible. The furthest you can get from the ship is the forest. So we'll start, and we said we wanted to go to Bato anyways. So there we go. So I'm gonna start the script. I'm gonna go feed my dog. I will be back very soon. He's not a very big dog, so he's not take very long to feed. So sorry, just one second. Oh, I have to. Yeah, I'll be gone for like. Yeah, it shouldn't be more than like a few minutes. I'll put the game in away mode so that way you guys can play while I'm gone, have tons of good fun, and I will be back very soon. So soon. I'm almost back already. Is how not long it will take me. Sorry, just one second. Sorry, don't mind me. I left the audio on so that you can hear the event noise. So don't mind me like stumbling over myself. I'll be right back. no, has that alarm been going off the whole time? I'm sorry, I forgot to turn that off. I'm sorry. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I suck. I'm sorry. Oh man. I'm a jerk. I'm a terrible, terrible beeping jerk. So, yeah, let's let's get back to it, shall we? Um, okay. Hey, okay, so we're not on the boat. That's good. All right, let me get sorted. Uh, yeah, let's. Oh, I'm still in face cam, aren't I? All right, so screen cam. So, how about if we do what? We Yeah, so I want to be able to test this because I want to figure out what the heck is going wrong here, but I don't want to keep interrupting the script. So I'm gonna leave the game running, and I guess I'll just do what? Hopefully, there's a quick way to test this. Yeah, there should be. All right, so I'm gonna so I'll save the script. So I'm gonna go. I'm going to make a copy here of the script and call this journey clone. And so now I'm gonna edit the clone and hack it apart, see if I can figure out what the heck is going wrong. And then once I fix the clone, I can integrate those changes back in the main version. Yeah. So Yakumus, you know the drill. So save that. Sorry, I'm just gonna turn off the microphone for 1 second. I'm not actually going anywhere. I'll be right back. Sorry, 1 second. That was the new follower noise, but you didn't hear it because the microphone was off. And you have Fire, thank you very much for following. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. Um, all right, so we have our clone version. What are we going to do for our clone version? We're going to make it, I'm just going to hack it so that, so yeah, so the thing about oh. Oh, you know what's funny? That it never occurred to me was um the fake options in events, like cower for example, because that's not a valid action, it gets picked up by the voice system. Um huh. Hadn't really thought about that. But definitely happens. It's definitely a thing that happens. Uh Oh, whoa. Is the math screwy on the, I think I might have messed up the math on, when I changed the way the voice points work. Yeah, I definitely did. I mean, they're ticking downwards, which is good. But, like, for one person, it says, like, 80 points. So I must have accidentally, like, multiplied it by an extra 100 or something. Or an extra 10. Like, because it must be on a scale of 100 or something instead of on a scale of, instead of on a scale of 10. So I'm going to put in an extra, maybe I might have just dropped a 1 when I was, like, adding that number with all the ones in it. Or something. I don't need to fix that right now, though. And if anything, I should fix it in the real version. Where was that 11111? Huh. I feel like that was the right number of ones. But, I don't know. I don't know if you can hear it, but my the little dog is barking like crazy. Uh, he's probably fine though. He does like to bark at basically nothing a lot of the time. Nothing is one of his favorite things to bark at. Uh, sorry, I'm just gonna go check on him real quick. I'm gonna kick it back into away mode, and sorry, I'll be right back again. Uh, sorry. It's just I don't know. This is the last day I have to take care of the little guy, so I want to make sure he's okay. But sorry, just 1 second. No more beeping this time. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. Either that or he's barking at like the kitchen counter or something. We do have some pretty fearsome looking kitchen counters, so maybe he was just a little scared. Uh, Alright, let's accomplish something, shall we? I feel like accomplishing things is good. I always feel accomplished once I've accomplished something. What am I even talking about? Alright, so time is 4:13. I've been streaming for about 5 hours. I feel like this is the right number of ones. Oh, no, it's not. It's one too few? No. No, I feel like this is the right number of ones. Wait, did I add an extra one yet or not? Oh, gosh, I don't. It's impossible to tell. There's no way of knowing. Like, literally, my eyes, like, can't distinguish between, that many different ones. Alright, so there's 9 ones now. So I did add an extra one. Oh, maybe... No, I don't know. Plus VVal divided by 360. Or 3600. 3600? Yeah, 3600. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can take off OA mode. Alright, so, let's do what then? So yeah, I don't know why I'm staring at this for so long. I don't, I don't actually care about this. No, what I care about is so right now, yeah, so event played, is that what it's called? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep event played as true, because event played prevents the event from ending prematurely. If what would this do if I just ran the script like this? Just with event played equals true. So this is the clone version of the script. So it's gonna be a little confusing because you're gonna see like 2 versions of the graphics. But I'm just curious to see what, like, can I just run an event with oh yeah, so you're gonna see action tags like that. Just pay attention to the bottom half of the screen. The top half of the screen is just for testing purposes. So um, um, so What yeah, I don't know what happens at the end of an event if no one's played it and it tries to evaluate the end of the event, because usually that can't happen. Usually the event can only end if at least one person has played it. So uh, it might just crash. I'm hoping it doesn't crash. It'll probably crash. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Uh, but yeah, on the I should have shortened the cooldown so that it doesn't take so long to conclude. But yeah, if it well, here I won't wait and watch. I'll uh, I'll start hacking it so that, because basically what I need to do is I need to run through these quests real fast. Hey, congratulations to whoever leveled up. Uh, yeah, because basically what I want to do is just alright, so I want to start on the ship for one thing, because that's the one that I need to test. So let's cheat our way to the ship. That is located where? Here. So we'll start on the ship, and then I guess, yeah. So it has something to do with, so the errors, the header has to be going wrong in oh, did it? Maybe it overrided the event played. Oh, yeah, yeah, it totally overrided the event played. So this is actually not going to do anything. Sorry, I'm going to stop that. Yeah, so right, so it doesn't matter that it initializes. No, so event played, yeah, equals, so anytime event played would get set to equal false, I'm just going to set it to equal to true instead. So alright, so yeah, I'm gonna again. Oh, and also I should also shorten the duration of the event, so it doesn't take forever. I'm probably not even gonna, like, usually when I fix something, I like delete the old journey.py and I replace it with the clone. But since I'm hacking this one so hard, I'm probably just gonna manually reapply the fix elsewhere. Alright, so event duration, I'll just put it down to like 20 seconds. So alright, let's see. It'll probably just crash at the end of the event, but sure would be convenient if it didn't crash at the end of the event. So we'll see. Alright, so it should start the Bato Acton quest up here. Yeah. I feel like I shouldn't make the name Bato, just because, like, the other boat quest, yeah, it just crashes. Alright, so outcome. Outcome is not defined? Really? Uh, oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Wait. Wait, why is outcome not defined? It says outcome is not defined. Why? Where do we usually define outcome? What? How's it not defined? Name outcome is not defined. Not key error? It's not saying key error, it's saying outcome is not defined. Why would outcome not be defined? How on earth is outcome not defined? There's no conditional around the definition of outcome. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, it only happens if a total is greater than 0. Alright, so yeah, just for testing purposes, I'm going to say outcome equals Bato. Sure, why not? So I'm just going to hard code the outcome to equal Bato. So we'll run the event, and then at the end of the event, it'll think that Bato won. Bato. And yeah, I mean, for one thing, I should check that I can make the bug occur again, because if the bug doesn't occur again, then that's one thing to keep in mind. That's actually almost more concerning in a lot of ways. because we want to make sure that we fixed it. All right, so it just thinks that Bato won. So we should teleport to the forests, like, in a moment. But then if the bug occurs again, we'll be in the forest for a moment, and then it'll put us right back on the ship, and it'll ask us about Acton and Bato again. So we're in the forest, briefly. Or, we're in the forest for some amount of time. Let's find out how much time we'll actually spend here. Oh, that just occurred to me, or something just occurred to me, is that I never actually finished the pirate ship's action frames. Yeah, okay, so it did put us back on the boat. Acton and Bato, yes. Okay. Alright, so at least we can test it this way. Now let's figure out what the heck is happening. So it has to be something in here. So let's so yeah, we should at least be evaluating down this code path. So let's print this. So yeah, this and oh wait, no. Okay, yeah, no, location does not equal env name, so we don't have to worry about that. So this env and then let's print location as well, and then so what else? Let's do what else? So I mean, this is like the important one, I guess. Like this is because we have to be kept, if we're evaluating down the other code path, then that's a problem. No. It's not even that, actually. It really doesn't matter which of those code paths we evaluate down. I mean, it kind of does, because like if it's not evaluated on this one, then it's super broken. But I mean, like that bug just doesn't even have anything to do with those code paths. It's just like completely about. It's like completely about. Excuse me. Oh. It's just completely about the location, and I don't understand how the location could be anything incorrect. So I don't know, whatever. Maybe something will dawn on me. Activate away mode. So let's see what that does, and then alright. So what other things do? I mean, I'll be interested to see if so that code path should evaluate, and then if it doesn't, that'll be super weird, and if it does, that'll also be super weird. No, I mean, the whole situation is super weird, so no matter what happens, something super weird will be happening. If it just magically fixes itself, that would be super weird. That'd actually probably be the most annoying outcome, because if it just magically fixes itself, then it probably isn't actually magically fixed. It probably just it's probably just broken for different reasons. Alright, so oh yeah. Oh wow. It did not print this env. We did not see it print this env. So it's not even evaluating down this code path. Wait, why is this an else? If GM active. No, if why is this an else? Why is there an else here? I understand the bug now. Yeah, no, it's obvious. It's easy. It's stupid. It's stupid easy. It's the same thing I always do. Previously, it was like this, and I was like, oh wait, this isn't just a condition of the chain anymore, because it can happen separately. But what happened is this used to be, say, if else, and I changed it. It turned the whole teleporting. It doesn't even choose new quests anymore. It just literally. Oh, that's why it didn't hang, and that's why it didn't hang, because it didn't even bother to choose a new quest. All right, problem solved. All right, that was exciting and fun, riveting, a tour de force. Yeah, super dumb too. So the fix is just to change the order of those conditionals, because this is not tied to the chains any longer. However, this is still the else case. to the chains. So, yep. Yep. All right, and like I said, well, no, I was gonna say, these jumps are like almost certainly mutually exclusive. At least right now, they're mutually exclusive. Oh wait. Oh yeah. All right. So the game, so the script that's running currently, like that bug can only happen on the boat. So there's actually zero chance that this bug actually happens in the game because the only way you get on the boat right now is through a quest chain that also takes you off the boat. So, uh, so I don't have to restart the script, is what I'm saying. So that's the good news. Um, Good. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so a quick thing, but I'm just gonna take care of it real quick. Is also that I never updated the character frames and the action frames in the ship. So yeah, these are just the placeholder ones that came from the village. So let's open these because it's not difficult or anything, but we typically so file open journey. I think I still have the ship file kicking. Yeah, pirate ship. Yeah. So what we do is like we have this is the color of the action frames that show up in the environment, and typically I have them as like different colors. Like I have color the action frame is usually something that that stands out. So this is actually the opposite of what we want because like this like blends in with the ocean, if anything. So actually, I don't know. It's never actually really going to overlap the ocean because the action tags appear pretty high up. So I guess hypothetically, the only thing it really overlaps is the wood, and this actually isn't such a bad color. I mean, this environment just naturally has contrast to it. So so wait, this is like a more of a this what is this? The wood here is more like a reddish hue, right? It's a relatively reddish hue, I think. Yeah, it's like in the orangey reddish tone, and the water's in like yeah, they're almost exactly opposite on the color wheel. And you know what color is like almost alternative to them is our chroma key color. So I can't use any of those colors. At least I don't want to. So I guess yeah, maybe I will stay something like blue-ish and stay more contrasted to. I'm just looking up in the corner here. It shows the color wheel, and so like the wood is like almost exactly on the opposite side as the water. So yeah. I guess I'll go like mostly opposite the wood and like try not to hit exactly on the color of the water. So maybe I'll go like and try not to hit on the color of the chroma key either. So maybe click what is this hue? 550 or two, excuse me 254. So 172 to 254. It's what like 82 or something. So adjust hue and saturation up by 82 points. 82 points. That'd make it a nice dark purple. We'll probably want to lighten it up a little bit. That could be fine. Something like that. Do I just want to use lightness to get that effect, or I mean, because I could use brightness contrast instead of lightness. I might not want it to be so washed out. So adjust hue saturation. Yeah, that's a little washed out. So I'm actually just going to shift the hue first, and then I can do the brightness contrast separately. So adjust brightness contrast. Little more contrast, because when we brighten it, it'll lose contrast if we don't also bump it up a little bit. Maybe not that much contrast. Like something like that, I think would be good. Alright, so yeah, this is also, I think this is a very similar color to what? The mountains or something? Backgrounds? Mountains? No, the mountains are more blue. The forest? Yeah, the forest is very purple. Oh wow, yeah, that is almost the exact same tone. So I could go the other way with it. I could go greener with it. Yeah, there are fewer backgrounds that are greener, so I should probably go green with it instead. Undo. Oh, it started out pretty green, but I'll make it less of a turquoise green. I'll make it more of a green, like a foresty green. Uh, yeah, let's so adjustments, hue and saturation. So instead of taking it that way, let's put it. That could look okay. Like a nice lime green sort of color. I could take it a little darker. No, that's actually pretty fine. I think I'll just call that good. Alright, so pretty simple. So hue, saturation, same effect, save this. Okay. Adjustments, hue and saturation. I mean, it doesn't super matter that that the color was the same as the forest per se, but just the fact that not only is the color the same, but also that's like one of the environments that we actually transition to from the ship. I don't know. It was just a little too close, so all right. I think that should be okay. I can always change it later. It's easy enough to change. So then the other thing is the character frame. So this is the frame that like underneath the name tag there's like a little backing, because like sometimes like we didn't always have this backing, but it was really hard to read the text sometimes without it. So yeah, I'm just gonna change. So the point of this is the opposite. With this one, we're actually trying to get it to be as we're trying to get it to blend in as much as possible. So actually, yeah, I might as well just put it to the same hue as the ship. So the hue of the ship is 26, and this is 4. So add 22. 22 points of hue. Okay, and then oh, that one's changing colors too, but okay. And then I guess brightness, contrast. I want to bring down the brightness. I basically want it to be the same color as the ship. I guess I could just make it literally the same color as the ship. Oops. Oh wait, no, I'm not trying to change the contrast. I'm trying to. Yeah, I mean, I'm basically just trying to. Oh wait, no, I should do it with the. I should do it with the hue saturation again. So I can do that. Oh yeah, so no more changes to the hue. The hue is fine as it is. So that, yeah, let's decrease the lightness and increase the saturation a little bit. Actually, no, it doesn't have to be super saturated. It's okay if it's a little desaturated, actually. So a little less lightness. It's pretty close. That's almost right. And so I will drop the saturation just slightly. Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh wait, I applied 2 different changes to this though. First I added 22 to the saturation. So hue and saturation. So it was 22. It was like this, I think, right? I think that was right. Let me double check. Undo, adjustments, hue saturation. Yeah, that was correct. Okay. So adjustments, hue and saturation, blammo, and one more. Adjustments, hue and saturation, blammo. All right, there we go. So that change won't take effect until I restart the script, but I'm not going to bother restarting it for that because it's just a simple cosmetic thing, which doesn't actually make a huge difference because the colors didn't actually change that much. They were like greenish and brownish, and they're still greenish and brownish. So yeah, all right, cool. Now the pirate ship is done, like in real life. Okay. So, voices. Yeah, I guess we can call that done now. They seem to be working, as far as I can tell. Oh, actually, there's the thing about the fake actions. I don't know how to handle that exactly. I could just be fine with it. I could undo the other thing. I could make it so that action items are back in the list. Oh, actually, you know what I want to do real quick? It's just like a small thing, but I don't know. It's something that I'll want to do eventually, so I might as well do it now. I want events to keep track of like the capital. Okay, so we can't use the capitalization for the game systems, obviously. the action tags because apparently really does not like it. The action tags just prefer to be all lowercase. However, when Trusty Bard says them, I'll want to retain whatever capitalization they might have had, specifically just for proper nouns. So, yeah. So events have actions. I'm also going to add in action names equals dictionary dict, and I will do this here and here, and then what was the other thing I was thinking about with events is having the fake the fakies. So yeah, I might as well just keep track of that too. Oh, and yeah, they only ever have one, so fake equals empty string. Although there's no specific reason that they couldn't have more than one fake. So maybe fake should just be a list. Fake is a list. Oh yeah, right, so fake self dot fake equals a new list. Alright, and then so when we're loading them in, let's so the fakes, where's the fakes? We have to deal with them somehow. Where do we do that? Oh, exclude lists. So actually, we don't have to use exclude list anymore. We can just say events index name dot fake. Right? That's what we called it, right? Yeah, fake. All right. And then yeah, so right, so we basically keeping track of the fake list. We just weren't holding on to it. Yeah. So right, so AI not in fake, and so now we can do this. Yeah, we can do this with the influence stuff too. But yeah, so then the other one was the name. AI lower, yeah. So events index name dot AI what was it? It was event or action names. Action name names or actions name, whatever. Action names, yeah. Index AI. Index AI lower. Yeah, index AI lower equals AI. So that way we can that way when Trusty Bard says them, when Trusty Bard has to talk about them, he can talk about them by name. And the only difference is going to be the capitalization, but whatever. Trusty Bard, as far as I know, actually abides by like most rules of like grammar and syntax and spelling and stuff. So why not? All right. So action dictionary item. Super item, right? So instead of item, it's now curev dot action names index item. Yeah. All right. Oh, and I guess we do this in two different places. Yeah, we do that here and here. I think that's it. Oh, whoops, wait, whoa. Where did item go? That's weird. I replaced it. Or I'd like deleted it somehow. That was weird. Alright, cool. So now, oh yeah, yeah. So now we know about the fakes. So now when we're doing the voice thing, voices, uh, we can uh, we can filter for fakes. Um, yeah. So this will work during the event and after the event. And the likelihood of someone using a fake option like so far after the event that's into the next event, like that's fine. Um, we don't have to care about that. All right, so where's the part where we actually add it to the voice dictionary? Voice. Oh no, sorry. It's not when we calculate the voices. It's when we calculate the action. So it's actually going to be a little further down. Um, in the chat processing, right? That's the important part. So it's actually So like, let's go to the dot voice. Yeah. Wait, is this? Oh, this is back at voices again. No, the other chunk that we referenced. Oh yeah. So else if key not in cur ev fake. Yeah. All right. Yes. So yeah. Doop doop. Actually, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's fine. Super good. We did it. All the bugs that we know of are now fixed. Cool. Let's so let's do what then? We can do anything now. What do you guys want to do? We could do art stuff, we could do code stuff, we could do design stuff. We should probably do design stuff, but we could do anything. We should do all of those things. There are things in each of those categories. There are things we should do. So, if anyone has a strong preference, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably just like pick something semi-randomly. All right. This is part of what gets me into trouble. I just made a bunch of code changes, and I'm not restarting the script. I'm not testing them right now. I'll be testing them later, because it's not like you don't. It's not like by not testing something you avoid testing it. You only defer testing it. You only like put it off till a more precarious situation. Yeah, the ship bug. The ship bug was it was pretty shippy. It was one of the shippiest bugs I've had to deal with in a while. No, it was it just came down to a bit of logic that I botched. I think the lesson that I really have to learn is that when I'm unindenting things, I need to make sure that I'm not messing up else cases, like else ifs, like if cases, else cases, because I've done that a few times. It's kind of like the capital F false, capital T true thing. I just occasionally I don't, and the confusing thing about the logic bug is that it doesn't even just crash up front; it just does weird things. And so it takes me just a little while longer to decipher sometimes. But we did it. All the bugs. Super fixed. Bug free. So, let's, I can close this tab. Yeah, so the time is 4:45. I've been streaming for almost 6 hours. Right? Yeah, almost 6 hours. I don't have any fixed stop time though. Well, no, I kind of do. I'm waiting. Like later, I might get called to. I have to like late tonight. I have to do stuff, but yeah, I don't know. How are you guys doing? How have your guys' week been? Did you get a lot done? Did you get absolutely nothing done and get a lot of rest or something? I don't know. You can tell it's Friday for me. I'm like end of day Friday mode, where it's like you know I can do whatevs. I should be writing events. I should be writing events. Um, yeah, I should. I really should. So maybe I'll do that. Uh, cool. Good job, Yakumus. Taking care of business. Um, I I should probably take out these silly prints that say like begin init event, quarter init event, middle init event. Oh, but I put in this timestamp, which is kind of fun. Uh, nah, not that I really care. Uh, so events. Yeah, I can write events, probably. I can probably write events. Yeah. Um, uh, what are events? Events are those things that happen in the game. I should either yeah I should be writing events. Yeah, so the game could use a little more variety. And I am now in a position to actually like give it the variety that it could use. Man, I didn't get a tweet from Trusty Bard about my level up today. I leveled up earlier today and I didn't get a man. All right, that's my new pet peeve is why does Trusty Bard forget to tweet sometimes? I guess my current excuse until I figure out what's actually wrong is I'm gonna blame it that his phone keeps running out of batteries and so he can't tweet because his phone keeps running out of batteries. He just needs to get a new phone. I think that's what it is. Trusty Bard. Oh yeah, writing branching quests. So that's what I should do. Uh, I'm Mr. Carly. I am coding in Python. So okay, so he tweeted. All right, maybe Trusty Bard just doesn't like me. Maybe he doesn't like that I keep restarting the script, and he's just maybe we're on a fight. Maybe he's just not talking to me right now. Uh, so yeah, I guess I'll write some events. Events are fun. I've been waiting a while to write events too. Like ever since we united the like ever since last week when we united the venue system, I'm like chomping at the bit. Oh, I even started writing one. Uh, it's getting dark. From far to the west, you hear a ferocious bellow. Not far in that direction lies a small glen fit to camp in overnight. Otherwise, you can find an inn in town. Hey, look, town. Town is a thing that we actually have in real life. Uh, um, oh, interesting. Huh. I don't really have a mechanism to like go places. Yeah, this was actually. I guess this was something that I was thinking of adding in yesterday, but then I didn't. Is there's no mechanism to like go places unless like a quest chain actually like takes you there. Like well you can go there in an epilogue. Like for example, in like the mirror universe, for example, there's an epilogue that like sends you to the cave. Oh no. I don't think it actually does. I think it sends you towards the cave. But I think you don't actually reach the cave until yeah. In the pirate ship. Uh oh, the forest doesn't even connect to the village. So I'll stop worrying about that. I just because like it mentions that like I was gonna write this quest and it was mentioning like an inn in town and it was so naturally I was thinking like you would want to end up at the village after this, but yeah. Uh, yeah, this was So you're right. So Trusty Bard on Twitter. Speaking of the devil. Trusty. Or what am I doing? Firefox. Okay. Uh, so. Sorry, I was just reading about the x variable. Yeah. Yep. No, that doesn't make you a noob. Everyone does stuff like that, but you sure feel like a noob when you do stuff like that, right? I think I mean, yeah, I don't know if maybe every like profession is like this, but with programming, it's really challenging. But you can make such stupid mistakes. Like it's so easy to make stupid mistakes that like despite the fact that like a software programmer can accomplish like amazing things, it's also really easy to just feel childish or like silly for what happens. So yeah, everyone does that. Literally everyone does that. If someone tells you they don't do it, then that just means that they made such a bad mistake that they're not even willing to admit it. Is what that means. Yeah. So when I started writing this event, it was actually based on Trusty Bard's Twitter account. I was cribbing notes from Trusty Bard, um, and I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't be doing this right now. Yeah, like this is something that I want to do, but I shouldn't be doing it right now. Yeah, no, I should be writing quests for the snow. I should be writing quests for, yeah, hold on, wait, let's see. Our event type counts. Let's run this real quick because right now, yeah, the cave has 3 events. The cave has 4 events. The snow has 3 events. Oh, right, right, right. The village right now, as it is, like when we go to the village, we get stuck there for a long time because there are 6 events in the village, and the village only connects to the snow. It doesn't connect to any other environment, and the snow has 3 events. So statistically, like you end up just staying in the village for gratuitously long amounts of time. So I should make more snow events, which is fine. Uh, so let's uh, so actually maybe I'll use this for maybe I'll use this for the snow. Um, nah, I might. I think I will have you encounter a yeti though. I was just thinking like so if I'm making an event like in the snow, obviously it involves a yeti. Um, and this event originally involved golem, but I was thinking it could be used. It's not a very inspiring event. So, hey, welcome back. Uh, uh, uh,